Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to learn about quadratic function. A quadratic function is a function that has x square term as the highest exponent is 2. So it is also called polynomial function of degree 2. The standard form of a quadratic function is ax square plus bx plus c. Here a, b and c are real numbers and this x is a variable. The important point is that this a should not equals to 0. Otherwise, the function becomes linear. Some of the examples of quadratic function are 3x square plus 2x negative 5, 4x square negative 9, and x square negative x. Graph of a quadratic function is a U-shaped curve called parabola. Opening of parabola depends upon coefficient of x square. If value of a is positive, the parabola opens up. If it is negative, it opens down. Here in this example, coefficient of x square is 3, which is positive. So parabola opens upward. In the second example, coefficient is negative 1. So parabola opens downward. The point where the parabola changes direction is called vertex. Or simply we can say that vertex is the turning point. The line that divides the parabola into equal halves is called axis of symmetry. Y-intercept is the point where the graph crosses y-axis. And the points where graph crosses x-axis are called x-intercepts. Here are steps to find vertex of a parabola. Suppose the function is 3x squared plus 12x negative 12. And we want to find vertex that is xy coordinate. For this, identify values of a, b and c. A is positive 3, value of b is 12 and c is negative 12. For x coordinate, use formula negative b over 2a. Value of b is 12 and a is 3. So it's negative 12 over 6 and the value of x is negative 2. Substitute this value in the given function to get value of y. It is 3 into negative 2 whole square plus 12 times negative 2 negative 12. So this is the required vertex. The common ways for graphing a quadratic function are by plotting points or by finding the intercepts and vertex. In plotting points method, we choose some x values and then by substituting them one by one into the given equation, we get y values. Plot these points and join them smoothly to get a curve. Let's draw the graph by using this method. We choose x values, that is some positive values, some negative values including 0. Now we find y values by using these. By substituting x is equals to negative 3, we get y equals negative 3 square plus 2 times negative 3, that is 9, negative 6, negative 3. Value of y is 0. When x is negative 2, y is negative 2 whole square plus 2 times negative 2, negative 3. Negative 2 square is positive 4. So this positive and negative will cancel and value of y is negative 3. When x is negative 1, value of y is negative 1 square plus 2 times negative 1, negative 3. Negative 1 square is 1, negative 2, negative 3. So it's negative 4. When x is 0, value of y is negative 3. When x is 1, value of y is 1 square plus 2 times 1, negative 3. That is 1 plus 2, negative 3, again 0. When x is 2, value of y is 2 square plus 2 times 2, negative 3. 2 square is 4 plus 4 negative 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. In this way, we get these ordered pairs. Now we plot them one by one. When x is negative 3, value of y is 0, means this point. When x is negative 2, value of y is negative 3. So here is the point. For negative 1, it's negative 4. When x is 0, value of y is negative 3. This point. When x is 1, y is 0. And for 2, value of y is 5. Now we join these points. So it is the required curve. Now we draw the graph by using the second method, that is by finding intercepts and vertex. First we find intercepts. For y-intercept, we put x is equals to 0. So y-intercept is 0, negative 3. And when y is 0, we get x square plus 2x negative 3 equals to 0. Now we have to factorize this. By midterm breaking, we get x square plus 3x negative 3 equals to 0. X is common from first two term and negative 1 is common. Again, x plus 3 is common and we are left with x negative 1 equals to 0. So x-intercepts are negative 3, 0 and 1, 0. After finding the intercepts, we find the vertex. The vertex lies halfway between the x-intercepts. The intercepts are negative 3 and positive 1. So by dividing it with 2, we get x coordinate. Or another way to find the x coordinate of vertex is by using this formula. So value of x is negative 1. By substituting this value in the given function, we get value of y. So vertex is negative 1, negative 4. Now we plot these ordered pairs. When x is negative 1, value of y is negative 4. Here is the point. When x is 0, value of y is negative 3. When x is negative 3, value of y is 0. When x is 1, value of y is 0. Now, by joining these points smoothly, we get the required curve. For real life examples, let's look at something amazing in nature. A dolphin's jump. When a dolphin jumps out of water, it goes up, then comes down in a beautiful curved path. The curved path is parabolic in nature. Another example is when we throw a ball, it goes up and then down. The curved path is just like a quadratic function graph. Similarly, the water in a fountain forms a parabolic path. So here are the key points that make every parabola easy to understand. Keep learning, keep smiling because math is everywhere. Thank you for watching.